I'm trying not to think about the fact that I've wasted most of my life, because basically I spent most of my life trying to make enough money to keep a roof over my head and stay fed. And so I literally wasted my life on basics, on doing something that I grew to hate because it didn't nourish anything about me. I've learned that most people aren't willing to try hard enough. Maybe they need to kick themselves in the ass a little bit. You have to figure out what you want and then use ingenuity to get there. Well, for many, many years I was a technical writer. From the time I was in my 20s until 3.5 years ago when I got laid off. So essentially when I got laid off, I finally had some time, and eventually I had a bit of energy, so I started taking classes in jewelry, which I had wanted to do since I was a little kid, and we would travel cross country, and I loved the Native Americans and the silver native jewelry and things like that. In fact, I collected it for a long time, and from elementary school to college. I feel like I'm coming back alive after a very long time of being emotionally shut down. I don't think there's the least favorite thing about making the silver jewelry. I like every aspect of the process. It's something I don't get tired of because every new thing is fresh. Oh, I was so excited to find the co-op because I knew I was moving here and I wanted to meet people. I'm a person who needs to be around people, and I wanted to reinforce my art background again and get into something where I would be comfortable and happy. When I was in high school and college, I was very active in the art festivals in Central Florida, the Cocoa Beach Festival. In fact, I designed the t-shirts. I won the contest for the t-shirts and the posters for them and stuff like that. And the Outdoor Art Festival in Winter Park. My God, I got out of the hospital one time a day earlier than the doctor said I should, so that I could make it to the last day of the Winter Park Festival, and I was in a borrowed wheelchair being steered through like a maniac so I wouldn't miss a thing. So I thought a co-op would put me in touch with a lot of artists who go to festivals. Basically, I was so far beyond burned out physically and emotionally by working in an environment that I found hateful and repellent for more than half of my life, that it's really been healing to my soul to be able to do things that I always wanted to do and that I now had the time to do, even though I have the money to do them. So the sheep are wonderful. I found a fellow who sells former 24 by 36 true modular former federal office buildings, and he fixes them up as little cottages for people. So I want one for a residence and one to use as a studio. Basically the residence will be unexceptional, but I've spent a lot of time planning the studio. The entire north side is going to be picture windows looking out on the pasture, because I literally had a dream about sitting in a studio working on silver jewelry with my blowtorch and looking out and seeing my sheep enjoying the nice pasture outside my windows. So that's what that's going to be for. And with that, I can be happy there until I'm a very old lady.